Hey guys, what's up? perrydew07 here, and welcome to this week's episode of This Week in perrydew07 Sports Realm. Um, we have some NFL Week 18, the final week of the regular season, and also we have the upcoming playoffs coming up. But of course, we got college football, and I gotta get the college football thing out of the way. Of course, the semifinals just took place last week, which, by the way, Happy New Year to every single one of you. Which, by the way, Happy Sing. Which, yep. So, anyways, now, although let's start off with before the New Year, which the Fiesta Bowl, which happened on New Year's Eve. Penn State takes on Boise State. Penn State ends up winning that game. And then on New Year's Day, we have the Peach Bowl and the Rose Bowl. Now, Peach Bowl, Texas versus Arizona State, and it was quite a game. But of course, Texas ends up taking home the win. Only took till second overtime to do so. And of course the Rose Bowl, Ohio State stomping Oregon. How now the Sugar Bowl was supposed to take place New Year's Day, but unfortunately, due to the terrorist attack that happened in New Orleans in the early morning hours of the New Year, which, by the way, is a disgraceful act, by the way, and whoever, which, and the suspect who later ended up killing himself, but after but it was after he killed 10 or 15 people down there, which, and of course, hearts and prayers goes out to the victims' families who was probably heartbroken by what's going on. So obviously, it's a disgraceful act by whoever did this act. And then, so a day after New Year's, they end up having a Peach Bowl, but then they got hit with another controversy also surrounding the Sugar Bowl. This time involving ESPN for not showing the national anthem as well as the moment of silence. Obviously, ESPN got some blowback over that, and rightly so. Got some so anyway, Georgia versus Notre Dame. Notre Dame ends up beating Georgia, surprisingly. So anyway, so now on to the semifinals, which the Orange Bowl and the Cotton Bowl. Of course, Notre Dame will play Penn State this week on Thursday, and then of course you have Ohio State versus Texas at the Cotton Bowl on a Friday night. So it'll be interesting to see which of the two teams will make it to the national championship game, which will take place on January 20th, which is in 2 weeks' time. So we'll see what happens. Now, of course, on to the main stuff here. The NFL, Week 18, the final week of the regular season. So anyway, the Ravens stomping the Browns 35-10. Those are and this is a Saturday game, by the way. And then the last, which is the AFC North, is with AFC North Saturday night. So either way, Ravens beat the Browns 35-10. Bengals beat the Steelers in the other game 19-17, which right now sort of clean on a thread. So let's see. Now on to the Sunday games. Tampa Bay not only beat the Saints, but also winning the NFC South due to the Falcons losing to the Panthers, which I will get to in a bit. Anyway, 27-19, Bucks beat the Saints. Now the Eagles, despite not playing their starters, still managed to beat the Giants 20-13. The Patriots surprisingly beat the Bills, though granted the Bills, they rested their starters 23-16. Colts beat the Jags 26-23, which turned out to be Doug Peterson's last game as the Jags head coach. Of course, just today he got fired. Gerard Mayo, which I forgot to mention, Gerard Mayo, who was coaching the Patriots, well, just literally like minutes after the game, he got fired. Anyways, Texans beat the Titans 23-14, and because of that Patriots win over the Bills, which meant the Tennessee Titans now hold the number one pick in this upcoming year's NFL draft. Anyway, the Bears beat the Packers 24-22. Commanders beat the Cowboys 23-19. Panthers, of course, as I mentioned earlier, the Falcons lost to the Panthers, which is 44-38, which eliminated the Falcons from playoff contention. Sorry, I got the dog barking in the background. I don't know why. I don't know why he's barking, but and either way. But anyway, I shall continue on. Um, Cardinals beat the 49ers 47-24. Jets beat the Dolphins, which eliminated the Dolphins from playoff contention 32-20. The Seahawks beat the Rams 30-25. Chargers beat the Raiders 34-20. The Broncos beat the Chiefs 38-0, which locked Denver in, gets the final spot in the AFC playoff. And of course, the main event, obviously the Lions Vikings, and oh boy, the Lions laid a stomping on the Vikings 31-9, which clinched Detroit the number one seed in the NFC, while the Vikings had to settle for the fifth seed. So now onto the playoffs this week. Now we have the playoffs this week in the NFL. So now, wild card weekend, we have the Saturday games. Of course, we have the Texans take on the Chargers, the 4 seed versus the 5. Ravens Steelers, which Steelers got the 6th seed. Therefore, it's 3 Ravens versus the Steelers. Big rivalry game. And then the Sunday matchups, we have the Bills Broncos, with the 2 versus the 7. And then last of the Sunday games, we have the Eagles on the Packers, 2 versus the 7. Oh wow, they're both 2 versus 7 seeds. And then I think, isn't that supposed to be a Monday game? I thought so. Isn't it supposed to be a Monday game? Oh, there it is. Rams Vikings is a Monday game. Okay, never mind. And of course, Buccaneers take on the Commanders. I think that's the 3 versus the 6. I think so. Yeah, Commanders are the 6th seed because they won. Yeah, that made sense. 6 versus the 3 is at Tampa Bay. Even though why? Because Tampa Bay won their division, so that's probably why. And then the Monday game, we have the Rams Vikings. This is the 4 versus 5. So, it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. So, either way, guys, thank you all for watching. Oyos, peace, God bless, and stay safe. And have a great rest of your week, everyone.